Hi, this is Derek for President, and I ran a lot of tests to figure this out, but finally I have the specs that you need to meet to get the watch this in high quality option on your videos. Basically, here's what you need. You need either DivX, Xvid, or the super awesome H.264 for your video. You have to have a video bitrate of 600 kilobits a second or higher. Audio doesn't matter. You can have no audio, uncompressed audio, which is good, and MP3 audio, whatever you think is fine, doesn't matter. It really goes by the video, which must be at least 480 by 360 in size. And that's just like when you go to youtube.com and click on one of the videos, it normally shows it in that size, 480 by 360. But that means for those of you doing widescreen footage, you can't just do like 480 by 270, because then it'll say, hey, this video isn't big enough, so I'm not going to give it the high quality. What you need to do is go to something like that's just as tall but a little wider, like 640 by 360, and then YouTube will resize it down to the proper 480 by 270. Okay, now those are the basic things. There are pros and cons to anything, really, and I don't want to get too much more technical because I don't want this video to take forever, but I have a blog that you can read. Just go in the description, check that out on the pros and cons of this, and always check on the description for the latest, guys. Okay, so how do you do this with some free software? Well, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to assume that you're using a normal American cheap camcorder, okay, and I'll go through the guide based on that assumption. Let's see, the bit rate I'm going to give you, I just put it at 1000 for my video. Again, as long as it's 600 or higher, you're fine. You might find that you are more happy with a 2000 kilobit a second bit rate or something higher like that. Obviously, it's going to take more time to upload, but you may find that it's worth it for the quality if you do that. And you want to give YouTube the best possible quality video you can. Okay, so here we go. Here are the tools. I'm going to bring up this window. First, we have this X264 video for Windows. You're going to click there to download that. And you want to go to this latest one right here. Don't do experimental unless you want to be a guinea pig. Alright, VirtualDubMod. Just click on the link. It's in the description for this video. Right there, VirtualDubMod. We're going to click on that. And let's see which one you want. You want latest. That's this one right here. And that's what we have on the desktop right here. Alright, VirtualDubMod you don't really need to install. All you do is just open this, and we're going to say File, Extract All, and we're going to put that right on the desktop. Okay, so that is all finished. There they are. VirtualDubMod.exe, you right click and say Send to Desktop Create Shortcut. And that's all you have to do. You don't really have to install it. You know, you just create a shortcut. And that's what we have right here. Okay, let's bring up our folder here that, oops, don't need this one anymore. Okay, anyway, here's our folder with our video right here, video.avi. So I'm going to open up VirtualDubMod right here. And we're just going to drag this video right into there. Okay, now a couple things we need to do to meet the specifications. First, well, I guess technically this is optional, but you really want to deinterlace the video. Ideally, you would want to do that with AVI Synth. But the easy way is to just do it with here. And we're going to say Video Filters, Add, and I'm going to go down and select Deinterlace. Okay, this one says it's best. I can do better with AVI Synth, but whatever. We're going to add another one, and this is going to make sure we resize it. Okay, we're going to OK that. We're going to say 480 by 360. Okay, and I'm going to reduce the size of this so you can see that the output video is the right size, even though you can't see this because my computer is doing too much at the moment. Alright, quickly, if you wanted to do MP3 sound, what you do is you go to Streams, Stream List here. All right, so you have this PCM uncompressed audio. You're going to save it as a WAV file like this. Then you can use Audacity or your favorite sound converter. Use whatever to convert that to MP3. Then you come back to this program. We're going to disable that, okay, and say add, and here's our audio.mp3. Open that up. You can see it there, and we're going to OK it. All right, the video. We're going to say, now, by the way, if you're doing this with AVI synth, you'll want to put it on fast recompress if you've already deinterlaced. But like I said, we're just doing it the easy way, so we're going to leave it on full processing mode. Not really ideal, but whatever, it gets the job done. Also under video, we're going to go to compression and scroll down to our newly installed X264 video for Windows. Configure. Now what we're going to select from this drop down is multi-pass first pass right here. And I'm going to set it at 1000 kilobits per second. We're going to OK that, OK. Now all we have to do is say File, Save As. And we're going to call it, well, I guess, example.avi. And it'll give you this warning. That is not a big deal. One of the developers of this codec was nice enough to respond to me, and he said it's not really a big deal that the size is different. But anyway, that's the size we need for YouTube, so don't worry if you see that warning. So we've done our first pass. Obviously, encoding times will vary, and I'm going to go to video compression again, and we're going to configure it to multi-pass, nth pass, right there. OK it. And again, File, Save As. We're going to save right over the other one. Are you sure you want to replace? Yes. Okay. And we'll just let that go through again. Dun, 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 dun. This is quite suspenseful, huh? And there it is. It's done. And right back in our folder here, we have example.avi. And that is ready to upload to YouTube. Now the watch this in high quality button could take a few minutes or up to an hour, but as long as you met the standards, it should be there. And you know, taking up to an hour can be a real pain in the butt, especially if you're doing technical tests and stuff like I was. But hopefully I saved you that aggravation. Any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and I'll try to get to you on that. And again, make sure you check the description for all the details and the most up-to-date information.